evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Thursday, August 16th, 2012. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Chip Ramsey with the Saturday Independent newspaper. In tonight's news, State Representative Judd Matheny says he might be a candidate for House Speaker. Investigators have found new evidence in connection with the brutal murder of a Tullahoma nursing student. 4th District Republican Congressman Scott Desjardins says he is not interested in a series of proposed debates with his Democratic challenger Eric Stewart, and a group of Manchester postal workers are recognized for their extraordinary achievements. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6. Stay tuned.
Hello, Trent McNabb here, welcoming you to the brand new showroom at Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac in Tullahoma. And here's something they don't have across town. Come check out our brand new state-of-the-art service drive.
Hello, Trey McNabb here, General Manager of Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep. My little brother gets a new building. I get ceiling tiles and a sign. You know what that means to you? Come see me.
You've won just about everything there is to win in racing. What's next?
I'd like more people to know about ER Extra.
The emergency room at Harton Regional Medical Center?
I just want them to get the best care they can get.
That just gets me right here, Mark.
Maybe you'd like to pay them a visit.
ER Extra at Harton Regional Medical Center.
ER Extra. Extra fast, extra easy, extra great.
Has your love taken a downturn? Are you in a relationship recession? You need a bailout. Hope has arrived. You're qualified for the Romance Stimulus Package at Woodard's Diamond Showroom. We have an entire store filled with fine jewelry that will put the sparkle back in your love story. Our team of romance advisors has the surefire plan to get your passion on the road to recovery. Woodard's Diamond Showroom inside Northgate Mall of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. State Representative Judd Matheny says he's testing the water for a possible challenge to House Speaker Beth Harwell. Matheny, a Tullahoma Republican, now serves as Speaker Pro Tem of the House. He says he has no personal issues with the Nashville Republican Speaker, but complains his efforts to further loosen gun laws and stop what he calls the domestic spread of Islamic law have been marginalized by Harwell and other Republican leaders in the House. Last week, Franklin Representative Glenn Casada, who ran against Harwell in 2010, said he would support her re-election when the General Assembly convenes in January. House Majority Caucus Leader Deborah Maggart lost a primary re-election bid August the 2nd. Her winning opponent says she didn't do enough to support gun rights. Governor Bill Haslam says he supports another term for Harwell. Matheny's district includes Coffee County and part of Warren County.
Investigators say they found new evidence in connection with the brutal murder of a Tullahoma nursing student. Franklin County Sheriff's Department spokesman Chris Guest says search dogs found, quote, interesting new evidence in the slaying case of Erica Sharpton, age 24. He says dogs made the find during a search in the northern part of the county on Friday. Sharpton's body was found by a passing motorist near the Awalt Bridge over Timms Ford Lake on July 2nd. Investigators saw that her body had been set on fire. Her car was found in Bedford County later that same day. Lawmen also have recovered her purse. They say Sharpton died from blunt force trauma to the head. She was also shot once in the face. Anyone with information about the crime should call the Franklin County Sheriff's Department at 931-967-2331. Again, that number is 931-967-2331.
4th District Republican Congressman Scott Desjardins says he's not interested in a series of proposed debates with his Democrat challenger. The Jasper physician seeking his second term in Washington rejected Belvedere State Senator Eric Stewart's debate challenge over the weekend. Desjardins says Stewart's lack of clarity on the issues gives him no reason to debate. Stewart says Desjardins doesn't want to face voters and defend his record in Congress. A spokesman for the congressman says Desjardins might agree to a face-off later in the campaign. The 4th District includes Franklin, Warren, Grundy, and Marion counties.
The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation has charged 2 men and 2 women in a Bedford County homicide. The arrest came over the weekend in the August 8 killing of Larry Walls, who was 55. His body was found inside his ransacked home in Unionville. His wife, Susan Walls, called the Bedford County Sheriff to report the crime. TBI agents arrested 20-year-old Sean Gearhart and 25-year-old Jason Stark of Nashville on Friday night, charging them with 1 count of criminal homicide. The victim's daughter, 27-year-old Dawn Walls, and his wife, 54-year-old Susan Walls, were both charged Saturday with 1 count each of criminal responsibility to commit homicide. Agents say Susan and Dawn Walls agreed to pay Gearhart and Stark $400 to kill Larry Walls.
We'll be right back with more Newsleader on 6.
Our office used to look like this. But now, with my paper-free office from R.J. Young, it's easy. We've made all of our files electronic and stored them in our virtual filing cabinet, which gave us tons of space. And Bob here, a big promotion. Melissa can pull files in minutes and spends hours on Facebook. And Kyle's confidential files stay confidential.
We're not totally paper-free, right?
My paper-free office from R.J. Young. It's that easy.
It is said that the eyes are the windows to the soul, and the Eye Care Center wants to make your eyes the best windows possible. The professionals at the Eye Care Center have been offering comprehensive eye care for over 30 years. From eye examinations to eye surgery, from children to seniors, we have the services you need. We pride ourselves on taking the time to fully understand our patients' wants and needs. Each patient is a unique situation and deserves our full attention and the latest treatment options. So call or stop by one of our 4 convenient locations and start seeing better today.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Serving you as a local firefighter.
Proudly served our country in the United States Air Force.
Serving Tullahoma. Helping our kids.
Hi, I'm Terry Stroop. Your comfort is our service. We'd like to thank Tullahoma for the privilege of serving your heating and cooling needs.
Welcome back. Steve Pearson, General Manager of Aerospace Testing Alliance, addressed the members of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce at their recent monthly membership meeting. Pearson gave members an overview of the state of ATA and AEDC, the largest test facility in the United States. Let's watch video.
This is the state of ATA. How things are going there and what we project in terms of our workload for the next year. From an overall perspective, though, to get down to business, we're actually doing quite well, and most of you know there's struggling. The economy has been that way since back in 2008. To help you understand Arnold, and I know you're interested in business people, you probably have plenty of customers that come from there. I just want to give you just a little piece of how Arnold is funded, and this is as short a version as I could come up with. AEDC is funded in 2 primary ways. There's 2 budget streams that we get. And like I said, a lot more complicated than that, but for the purpose of this conversation, that works. One of the 2 is called DBA, it's Direct Budget Authority. This is money that comes down through command through the Air Force and takes care of our base and our facilities and systems maintenance. The other is what we call RBA, or Reimbursable Budget Authority. This is what we get from our test services. And keep in mind, we get some money to operate from, to maintain, but a whole chunk of what we have to pay our people with comes from what we can sell in test services. As you might expect, when you add those 2 together, that represents the total budget for the center. And when you start hearing about budget cuts, about Arnold and really most any place else, you're talking about the DBA portion of that. That's that money from command. That's what gets the cuts. But we have the RBA is something we really at Arnold have some control over. Matter of fact, a whole lot of control over. That's the test work. That's our ability to go out and market and sell our services. So as you might expect, if we get cuts in DDA, we can go out and sell ourselves, we can increase and hopefully offset some of those cuts. With respect to marketing and down economies, the chairman of the board of Jacobs, Mr. Joel Watson, has said numerous times whenever periods like this occur that these bad times is the point when the people who are really strong and successful are going to get out there and gain market share. Your competitors are weak. If you're strong and you're committed, this is when you go and you jump on it. You try to gain that market share. And the opportunities are low. You may not get back as much business as you've lost, but you're going to be in a heck of a position whenever that does return. We took that to heart. And working with our Air Force partners, we have accomplished things that's probably unmatched in any recent history for the Army. The results are very positive, and they're direct opposition to what you're going to see in the regular aerospace business today, where you can see folks complaining they don't have enough business. I think I'll explain to you in just a minute. We're doing quite well. We have obtained, as an example, 2 major test programs. These are multi-million-dollar test programs that honestly we got the lead on those by our people just listening to conversations at technical seminars and saying, I think we can do that for you. And started those discussions, and before you know it, we've got those programs. We completed both of those, and believe it or not, we got 2 more, just almost exactly like it. They were found in the same way. And as a result of that, our business is going to significantly grow in fiscal year 13. You know, I don't hear many people in our business make that claim. So it's going to be bigger than the business we've got this year. It's going to be bigger than the business we had last year. And actually, in FY14, based on the projections we've got, we're going to grow it again. So even though we get those DBA cuts, by selling what this center is able to do, and you should use the word complex, I'm going to make that mistake several times, but what our complex can do is going to make great growth and great opportunities to keep this place healthy for many years to come.
Tullahoma Mayor Lane Curley stopped by to give us a review of this week's city board meeting, which included a visit from Miss Tennessee.
I'm pleased to offer a report on the Board of Mayor and Alderman meeting that was held on Monday night. Actually on Monday night, Monday afternoon, there was quite a bit of pomp and circumstance. We hosted a reception along with the Chamber of Commerce for Chandler Lawson, who is Miss Tennessee's representative to the Miss America pageant. To the best of my knowledge, that's the first time Tullahoma has ever had a Miss Tennessee. So we're very pleased to welcome Chandler back home to Tullahoma, and she greeted many people that were at the reception, and we're just pleased to have her there. We also last night at the City Council meeting swore in a new alderman, Sandy Lindeman. I've worked with Sandy on many occasions in years past and served with Sandy on the City Council, and Sandy will do an excellent job. Look forward to working with her. Also last night, 3 school board members were sworn in, and one of which was new, Kim Usselton, and a couple of the others have been serving on the school board. Also last night we had a discussion about some of the merchants in various shopping centers were concerned about people parking in the parking lots after hours. And typically that's not a problem. I think any young person probably enjoys going and meeting friends in parking lots, and so that's fine. That's not the issue. But sometimes there's trash left, soft drink bottles and cans, and even beer cans on occasion. So we're trying to take steps now, and we discussed a couple of alternatives to try to keep that from happening. Don't mind if young people park there, but if they abuse that privilege, then we're going to have to take some kind of action. We also discussed the storm that happened about 10 days or so ago in Tullahoma, and all the brush that needs to be picked up as a result of that storm. Public Works Director Wayne Limbaugh has 2 crews working 6 days a week, 12 hours a day, and they're working just feverishly trying to pick up that brush. So we approved last night, in the event he can't have it all picked up by the end of August, which he thinks he can, we approved contracting with an outside service to come in and assist. So all in all, it was an excellent meeting last night, and I appreciate the alderman for a job well done, and of course, as always, the city government staff.
Stay tuned. More Newsleader on 6 is coming up straight ahead.
Hi, I'm Kayla Thompson. For the past 15 years, you've viewed my father's commercials and watched us grow up. We're here today to say thank you for your continuous support and introduce the new faces of Thompson Ford.
Lori,
Josh,
Olivia,
Nick,
Michael, Nathan.
Even though some of us are going off to college or moving away, we just wanted to say that you can always count on a Thompson to be a part of the community. Come and see us at Thompson Ford, Tullahoma, Tennessee. Thank you.
The highest standard of integrity delivers stability and honor. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of integrity in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's going to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Citizens Tri-County Bank has offices in Tullahoma. And for your banking convenience, offices all across this region. At Citizens Tri-County Bank, we listen when you tell us what you want in banking. So at our beautiful new Tullahoma downtown office at 201 North Jackson Street, enjoy the kids' playroom, home-like fireplace sitting area, drive-up 24/7 ATM, ample parking, and lighted and camera-monitored drive-thrus. Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank you'll ever need.
Welcome back. The Tullahoma Recreation Department is planning a series of free concerts. Meryl Meadows tells us more.
I want to invite everybody out to the free concert series that the City of Tullahoma Parks and Recreation Department is providing for you. The first concert we have is August the 25th. It starts at 7 o'clock to 10:30. First up is Brian Justice and Marion Galbraith playing some nice soft jazz tunes, followed by Utopia, which is rhythm, jazz, and funk. Also, before each concert, we will have W. Duck 93.9 playing tunes for you, so to get you in the mood from 5 to 7. On the 15th, we're going to have a special treat for you. It's a beach party with Lunar Beach House Band out of Louisville, Kentucky. They're going to start playing at 7 o'clock and go all the way up into 10:30. So bring your blankets, bring your chairs, and bring your coolers. On October the 13th, we're going to have a songwriters round. That'll be first off starting at 7 o'clock with Casey Smith out of Murfreesboro. Some of you are familiar with Casey. She's played a lot of little venues here in town. After Casey, we'll have Eva Jones, which is another original composer. This will be songs of soft jazz and also mellow tunes. On October the 27th, we'll have our Haunted Hayride. And also we'll have Magnolia starting at 7 o'clock. That concert again will go from 7 until 10:30, which is what all our concerts will do. If you have any questions, you can call me at 461-1080. Up at CD Stamp, stop by. You can always stop by and get a flyer that we'll be happy to give you. And it'll show our concert venues, what we got going on. If you have any questions again, call me at 461-1080.
Pet of the week this week at the Tullahoma Animal Shelter is a boxer mix named Baby Girl, available for adoption. Baby Girl is approximately 1.5 years old and is good with other pets and children. She will receive a free spay at the Middle Tennessee Spay and Neuter Clinic in Shelbyville, provided by the Tullahoma Animal Shelter. Her microchip identification is available to all dogs adopted for a $10 or greater donation to the shelter. For more information, contact Officer Mitchell at 454-9580. State law also requires a $25 deposit, refundable upon proof that the adopted pet has been neutered or spayed. The Tullahoma Animal Shelter is located at 942 Maplewood Avenue.
The Coffee County Humane Society's featured pets this week include 4 mixed-breed puppies who are about 10 weeks old. The shelter also has many other dogs available for adoption at 1210 Oakdale Street in Manchester. Hours of operation at the shelter are 7:30 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. The shelter's phone number is 723-2711 or 723-2730. Donations for animal care can be made to the Coffee County Humane Society by sending it to Post Office Box 252, Manchester, Tennessee 37349, and their website is www.coffeehumane.org.
Dwight Keel, Lynn Campbell, and Dan Skya received an award from the United States Postal Service for moving mail in Manchester for over 1 million accident-free miles. Frank Cresswell presented the trio with a plaque and gave gifts for their dedicated service.
And of course, you know, this is like coming back home every 2-3 weeks to see the family. And we got to check through our book. We found 3 outstanding letter that's been here with us 30 years and has not had a vehicle accident for 30 years. So I sent off to National Safety Council and told us of these folks, their names and what the accomplishments they've done, and guess what they sent? They sent me a $1 Million Award. That's a National Safety Council in Chicago, Illinois, to honor these 3 carriers who doing such a great job of driving that vehicle out there with all these years without having a net fault accident. And I think everybody needs to give a great big old hand for that.
Can I go home now? What's wrong with my body now? I know.
This is a plaque, and this is from the National Safety Council, the 1 Million Mile Club. Plus, here's your little lapel pin to wear. Also, here's a wristwatch we got for you. And I don't know whether you wear belts or not, but I found some belt buckles. This was bought by Frank C. Moore, the postmaster, when I came to work in the post office years ago. I found a box of these things, so this is your belt buckle. It says, United States Postal Service, safe driving.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Next one goes to $1 Million Mile Club winner, Daniel Skya. Thank you. Here's your watch. You can throw that old belt buckle away and put this new belt buckle.
Oh, I have to get another kind of a belt on.
And the next one goes to Mr. Dwight Keel. That'd be you, huh? For attaining 1 million miles or 30 years of safe driving. There's your watch. And here's your nice belt.
Yeah, my dad had one of those.
I told you, yes, it did. There you go.
More Newsleader on 6 is coming up after these messages.
Are you looking for a new car dealer that offers no games, no gimmicks, no hassles? Then look no further than Russell Barnett Kia. Keith Barnett here today with my nephew Clay to tell you about the all-new 2012 Kia Optima. Yours today for $21,995 after rebates and incentives. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. No games, no gimmicks, no hassles. My question is, tell them, Clay.
Why buy anywhere else?
Welcome to Camino Real, home of the area's most authentic Mexican food. Expect quality service in a friendly environment that features the only truly authentic Mexican food in the area, with favorites like tacos, fajitas, enchiladas, burritos, tostadas, freshly made guacamole, and Mexican rice, all made from scratch using homemade Mexican recipes and only the freshest ingredients. Come and enjoy a meal at Camino Real with the great food, friendly service, and warm atmosphere of Old Mexico.
Since 1889, Traders Bank has been helping our neighbors realize their dreams. Whether our customers are looking to put a roof over their heads, try their hand at entrepreneurship, or see themselves behind the wheel of a shiny new car, the folks at Traders Bank have always been ready to dive in with them. Because at Traders, we lend you more than just money. We lend you our good name. Traders Bank, you're welcome.
Welcome back. Montlow Lady Bucks' new head coach, Aaron Holland, has only been on the job for a few weeks, and although he has arrived well past the primary time to sign student athletes for the coming season, he already has a group of impressive recruits for the 2012-2013 roster. Included among the first girls to agree to come to Lynchburg to play for Holland are 3 players from high schools in the Montlow College 11-county service area. Those signees are Chelsea Wiseman, a 5'11" forward who started at 4 years years at Grundy County High School in Tracy City. Shamari Lacey Gaines, a 5'11" forward from Franklin County High School in Winchester, and Trinidad Smith, a 5'9" guard who played her prep basketball at Shelbyville High School. Also included in Coach Holland's first class are Kanashia Russell, a 5'7" wing player who has been part of the Clarksville High School state tournament team. Lindley Crowell, a 5'6" guard from Harding Academy in Searcy, Arkansas, and LaShondra Rice, a 5'6" guard from Nashville. In addition to those 5 newcomers, the Lady Bucks will return 4 sophomores from last season's squad. They are Danielle Irvin and Larika Taylor from Chattanooga, Calvisha Flowers from Nashville, and Presley Owen from Jonesboro, Arkansas. Holland has not completed his roster yet and continues to spend much of his time recruiting throughout the Southeast.
We'll be right back in a moment with your weather forecast.
Tullahoma Drug has a gift for keeping well. You know about prescriptions, but there's so much more to tell. There's a gift for all occasions, for body, soul, and mind. Cards to show you care, gifts to show your kind. There are remedies and recipes and treats, you'll want to eat them. Stacks of books from famous cooks and spectacles to read them. Shades and frames, puzzles, games, dishes, plates, and mugs. We're a Tullahoma treasure. We are Tullahoma Drug.
Hello, this is J.D. Oliver from the Smokehouse on Mount Eagle Mountain. Me and my sisters Nancy and Betsy would like to thank you all for your continued support. This year we're celebrating our 50-year anniversary at the Smokehouse. In conjunction with our 50-year celebration, we are bringing Music on the Mountain every Saturday night, 7 p.m. till 10 p.m., featuring the best of Nashville. We have had some wonderful singers, hit songwriters, and Nashville's rising stars have taken the stage. Come out this Saturday night and every Saturday night through the end of the year. Make it a date night or bring the whole family. Help us celebrate 50 years in the community. Music on the Mountain is free every Saturday night at Jim Oliver's Smokehouse.
Hey, this is Sean Mayer. I'd like to invite everybody out to the Smokehouse every Saturday night for great music and awesome food.
Thank you very much, y'all.
Tullahoma Surgery Center is Tullahoma's newest and most complete surgical health care facility. The center combines state-of-the-art surgical care with efficient, affordable, and community-based outpatient service. The staff is committed to providing the highest quality care in a warm, personalized setting. The goal is to deliver excellent care and make your visit a pleasant experience. Tullahoma Surgery Center, the area's premier surgery center dedicated to outpatient surgery.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 2007 at 102 degrees. Record low was in 1929 at 52 degrees. The average high on this day is 87 and the average low is 66. For tonight, looks for partly cloudy weather with a low of around 69. Scattered thunderstorms in the forecast for Friday with a high of 83 and a low of 64. Mostly cloudy weather expected for Saturday with a high of 82 and a low of 65.
Jim, I want to mention a lot of football started up this week. Coffee County Middle School opened up first 2 games with a win, had a home win on Tuesday. Westwood Junior High School opened up their season last week with a unfortunate loss, but they're playing tonight right now. And we've got 2 big games. High school games start. Tullahoma High School, Coffee County High School. We're going to be covering Coffee County on 101.5 FM. And you'll be able to see the Coach Lee Davis show and, of course, the Coach John Olive show at the end.
That's right. Coach John Olive show will be at 8 o'clock, I think. 8 o'clock right here on Channel 6. And that's hosted by John Gray. You know, he'll have the coach here for commentary. Chip will be hosting the Lee Davis show at 10 o'clock on Saturday morning. So if you didn't get out to the game or just want to see it again, just tune in to Charter Channel 6.
Yep.
That's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
Go Raiders!